I need to be free. I don't know about you. There are things in life that get a hold of us and grip us. It just won't let go, you know? As much as we may try to cast aside and better our lives, it just seems there's a constant struggle with having a clear mind, a clear conscience, the anxiety and the fear, or whatever it may be, the unforgiveness. I'm trying to be free. Freedom comes with a cost. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made. And we know that through wars and just the trauma of our lives. That many times being free, we got to give up something else. How do we do it? How do we become truly free? I ask you that question. Be free, they say. Give everything to God. And I understand that. I really do. Because there's a lot of things in my life that I have given to God, and He's helped me through. But there just seems to be some things that continue to bind us, some things that continue to slow us down, some things that we just can't shake, you know, that we just can't seem to get rid of. And so I continue to try and try and try again to be free, to give it to God. You know, I need to be free of the stress and worry. That's one of the things that gets to me. I catch myself worrying about things, and I'm like, Joel, snap out of it, snap out of it. How many years, your whole life, you've been a stressor, you've been worrying about this, that. Maybe it's unforgiveness, maybe it's some kind of sexual sin, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's drugs, maybe it's alcohol. Who knows what it is? We all have those things that we're in jail with, locked up. And it doesn't matter how many times we try to give it to God over and over and over and over. We just can't seem to be free. We just can't seem to get it out of our lives. So I guess I have to learn to live with it. As much as I try, and I will continue to give these issues to God, and you will too, I pray. There comes a point where we just have to realize that this is the thorn in our side that the Apostle Paul may have talked about. Had a thorn in his side, something he couldn't get out, something that wouldn't go away. So I have to work, and I have to sacrifice my peace of mind, my conscience every day in order to find a little less stress, a little less worry, maybe a little less alcohol, a little less of this, a little less of that, a little less anger, a little less fear. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. And continue to surrender to God and say, Lord, I need your help. I need your help. I can't do this on my own. I don't have the strength today. But Lord, I need to be free. Do you need to be free? Do you need to be free of something? I think we all have a thing or two that we could throw into the arms of God. Say, okay, Lord, I give this to you. Got prairie dogs down here behind me here. Down here. Their whole lives They just want a place where they ain't gonna get, where the government ain't gonna come move them, you know. I don't know what they worry about. I guess they worry about hawks and, you know, eagles and things like that, coyotes coming to eat them, you know. But, you know, sometimes I wish my worries were as simple as those. Yes, I don't have to worry about being eaten by a hawk or a coyote. But there's so many other things. There's so many other things that we worry about, that we're not free of, that we're locked up in. Give it to God, as I'm trying to. Trust Him to give us the strength to get a little bit more peace, a little bit more love, a little bit more hope. And maybe, around the corner, down the road, there can be a little more peace of mind, a little more hope, a little more joy, and maybe a little bit of freedom.